have
open bar attack?
we're
Open bar?
prioritizing the
Can we,
open bar.
can we get a fundraiser, please? Can we get a GoFundMe for Tafflikin's wedding so we can have an open bar and we can all hang out and get wasted?
We're doing a 5. Normally, a wedding has open bar for 2 to 3 hours.
Mhm.
We're planning on doing 5 hours. We're gonna have like Jack Daniels and stuff there too.
Bring your own beer too?
We're gonna sneak in beer. We gotta do that, right?
Oh, I mean, come on. Do you know who these people are?
What's that?
Do you know like who we are? Come on. This is dope. I like this little thing they made.
Jzhu versus Envy. I feel like the name J plus whatever is
Zoo.
very common. We have J Flex.
This is Jzhu.
We have
that means,
Jzhu.
This means this is Japanese zoo.
We have J Crew.
J something. I don't know. Is that really creative or just kind of like? They don't know. I like the tag. You know, as long as the tag doesn't have like a number on it, I'm totally okay with it. If you're someone who puts numbers after their tag, you're uncreative, and I don't like you. Frankly.
Sean dude 829. So this is oh wow, this tournament's running really quick because we're already in winners round 3.
Yeah. You know, it might just be a summer thing, but this is the first time I came to like. I came to this tournament at 7, and the lights been like it was still daylight outside, so it just felt way earlier
Daylight
than
savings.
it was. Yeah, exactly. Dang. Are they actually playing? It feels like they're not
No,
really.
they've like
Yeah. Wait. Are they playing?
no, they're just warming up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because I don't know. Look kind of funny. So do you understand this whole PEPIS thing, or is that just me?
Isn't that the name of like one of the crews? Like the,
Yeah,
the
but
crew
like,
battle?
what is it?
I don't understand it. I'm not going to speak on behalf of it because I'm ignorant over this. I feel like I should know.
I don't know, Jack.
For my own like encyclopedia of Tafostats knowledge, I should probably know this, but I don't.
Just Google it, dude, or just go on the Facebook mailing page and be like, hey, what is this?
I'm actually curious to how Stage Strikes led to
Dreamland?
Falcon getting Dreamland Game 1.
You think this is bad for Falcon?
I just trying to imagine what the Falco banned.
Oh, well, I don't know. This is, I mean, I think at this level of play, a lot of stage picking is like, you know, what you're comfortable with. Actually, I'm not sure. Because also, you know what? Scratch that. At this level of play, it's definitely all about counter picks. You know, a lot of people are thinking like, oh, what's my counter pick? I don't want to get this stage, and they don't really put much thought into it besides that.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
you're totally right. I don't know what the Falco
Maybe
is thinking.
I mean, if you look at how the Falco's playing right now, Envy, he's playing very safe and playing around zoning and lasers. So maybe he just wanted a lot of space to work with.
Yeah, you know, I used to think Dreamland was fine, but then like when you're getting camped, when you're playing someone who's like kind of like very defensive and stuff, and you're getting like camped, you do not want to play on Dreamland. It doesn't matter how safe you are because you're a floaty. It's just they're faster than you and they can cover so much ground, and they can use all that space to their advantage. You know.
The laser kills them. But the thing is that if you're just playing the laser game, you're only dealing 2% at a time. And the Falcon, if he can just make one movement read, he's going to do a lot more than that. So that's why I don't like the Falcon just being able to move around as much as he likes.
Really? So you still don't think this is? So you think this is a good stage for Falcon?
I mean, I think all stages are pretty bad for this matchup.
Yeah.
But like you have Yoshi's and other stages to work with.
My guy.
All right. So as we say that, Jzhu or Envy evens up the match.
Yeah, essentially. This is basically an even stock. I mean,
so he's really, really going for the lasers. So what I would be doing is I'm noticing that Envy is lasering high a lot, so I would bait a jump and just run underneath, and then the Falco's cornered.
Huh. You're crazy, Taffo. Someone should hire you as a coach or something.
I would read the jump, the full hop jump, and then that'll give me an opportunity to jump, to run. Because what the Falco's doing by lasering high is he's reading a jump. The counterplay to that is just running in.
Speaking of.
But Envy has taken 3 straight stocks.
Yeah.
So
what?
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe
you say
I'm
that?
wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I just think that Yoshi's and Fountain are
He's
better
getting a grab,
shooters.
you know? Might get something off of this. Okay, he got like nervous or something. I could have saw a stomp or a drop down knee, right?
Yeah.
But hey, doing edge guarding is always like kind of nerve-wracking to people who haven't practiced it, and just to like beginner players in general. I'm not saying these guys are beginners, but you know, they're relatively beginners compared to, you know, ranked players. Anyway.
All right.
Oh my goodness, look at these two. This is so slow for this matchup, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's because Envy's playing a little bit of a slower style. He's not really engaging at the speed of like Mango or Westfalls.
Yeah.
He's like saying like, I'll let you approach me, and if you overextend, I'm going to hit you.
Yeah, you know, Falco doesn't have to take a lot of risks.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of like really good tools to just
And
kind
if
of.
you're wondering like what can he be doing better, or what makes the difference between like a player like Jzhu and like Nun or SJ,
Yeah.
is that he's just not making the right reads. He's more often than not making the incorrect play, and he doesn't understand Envy's intent as well as a top tier Falcon.
Gotcha. Okay, well, this looks pretty even. I'm not sure where this is going to go, honestly. Ooh, but this is not. Oh, well. You think we're seeing a lot of missed punishes, or you think we're seeing more like nothing happening? Oh, Christ. That wasn't good. He went for it and it cost him the game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, you never want to see that. It sucks, but hey, that's life, you know. Sometimes you go for something and it ends up just destroying you internally, and then you have issues the rest of your life. And
Okay, they're
What are we
going
talking about?
they're going totally opposite.
Yoshi's, okay.
So the Falcon player wants a smaller stage, and I guess if you want to play by playstyle more than character, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Envy likes to take his time. He likes his distance, and maybe he just wants to be in your face.
Yeah, definitely. And also like important to remember that like spacies are, they're not. A lot of people forget that spacies are relatively like really light, so they die off the sides really quickly. So when you, I don't know about you, Teffa, but when I fight a spacey, I want them to die.
Yeah.
When I hit them with something, when I forward smash them at 70, I want them to die.
Yeah.
Right?
But at the same time, if you can make them play the approach game on Dreamland, you can kind of play the mid screen so much and force them to make a lot of mistakes trying to hit you, and then you get the punish.
Wow.
So a lot of players don't do this enough. They can test and bait their opponents a lot.
I think that has to do a lot with it being kind of like, it's hard to practice reading people, besides going to tournaments and just playing, because you can like get really good at reading your friends, but unless your friends are also learning and getting better, then they're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over too. So you don't really get to like, you don't get better at reading, you just get better at like punishing certain like things that certain players do.
But then in that case, you would play certain positions and force certain plays where, yeah, I know my friend's going to do this option, but I want to play a position that covers that option and 3 other options.
So you're thinking like you're going to double mind game them. So okay, I can't.
Instead of
I'm going to do something different instead of them, and I'm going to try to learn off that.
I'm thinking of, if they're going to do this option, I'm going to think of like other ways to punish that, rather than do the same thing.
Gotcha. Unless you're like one of those people who's like, optimal.
Like let's say they do a forward smash, right, and I can immediately punish. What I would do if I'm practicing is I run towards them, and they're in a panic option mode, right? And then I see what they do after that forward smash if I don't punish it. Are they going to roll? Are they going to spot dodge? And I get a better understanding of intent.
Do you think like that's harder to apply like at a higher level, because
a
better player will be able to think, okay, I just did something. What if he thinks I'm going to do that again? So it starts to get pretty crazy, huh?
Envy gets in 2-3 stock. But what I mean is this, because you're not going to get direct free punishes. A person's not just